Yes, and we join now by TV's newest head teacher, Drew Povey, from Educating Greater Manchester. Welcome, Drew, or Mr. Povey, I should call you. So we saw Hassan
sort that out now, quickly. Let's go for Drew.
We're going to Drew. We're going Drew.
You can call whatever you want.
All right.
Yeah, he's used to it.
Well, we saw Hassan there in the film, and he's obviously really disillusioned with teaching. I mean, so much so he's left to set up his own burger joint. You know, is this something you see a lot of?
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing job teaching. It's one of those jobs you can go in every day and you're going to change somebody's life if you do the job properly. So it is amazing, but there's also a lot of workload that's coming with it and a lot of challenges as well. And along with the workload and challenge, there's a lot of change. So it is tough as well as being a brilliant job. And for some people, those negatives are going to outweigh the positives and they decide to leave. But I think that's a shame.
And what kind of challenges are you talking about at the moment? Why it's so overwhelming specifically now?
Yeah, I think workload has gone up because of changes to the whole exam system. So I think people are trying to get to grips with the new exam system and what that means for teachers. So it's new material.
Because there isn't such an onus on coursework now.
Exactly, yeah, coursework's going down. So we're preparing kids for exams and trying to get them into the right place for those exams, which is a real challenge for us. And I think, you know, with changes in the DFE, what Ofsted, you know, are going to be coming in and the questions they're asking, it's an increasing workload. And because of that increasing workload, you can sometimes lose the reason why you go into the job. And we come into the job to change people's lives, to educate, to inspire, to take kids beyond where they ever thought was possible. But you sometimes lose sight of that because you're dealing with those challenges and that workload which takes your eye off the prize.
So what solutions then do you see? I mean, what solutions do you have in your school to help the teachers out?
Yeah, we do lots of things. I think it does come down to school leaders as well to help calibrate that because, you know, you do remember a negative a lot more than a positive. So if you've had a bad day and you're going home to a stack of work and you're not seeing your friends and family because that stack of work's there, you know, you can remember that, or you can have a bad day and you can remember that too. And I think we've got to remind people that there are brilliant things happening in schools and we are having these great interactions with kids and so many of them are doing amazing things that we've got to be reminding our staff that there's a load of good stuff happening in schools as well, and we've got to shine a light on that.
So almost changing the culture within the teaching itself.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hopefully that comes across in the Educating series. We do a lot of that at Harrop because we haven't had the easiest of times. We've dealt with some reputational issues, we've dealt with huge financial issues. Yeah. And what we've tried to do is to say to teachers, it is difficult, it is hard at times and it is going to be exhausting, but we're doing something amazing. So hopefully as well as exhausting, they're going to find it exhilarating. And we try and remind people on a daily basis, you're changing people's lives, we're changing this community, and that's an amazing thing and that's a privilege to be able to do. And constant reminders like that, I think, are really important in education. We hope the series will bring some hope to the world of education, as well as showing people the incredible work that teachers are doing in every school across the country. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Drew, and people can follow the progress of the school by watching Educating Greater Manchester. It's on tomorrow night, 9 o'clock on Channel 4.
Thank you, Drew.
Thanks for your time.
Well, as we said